you go. 23.
Yeah, you hit the thing right in the face. You knock a sling bullet off of its pate or its chitinous face.
6
Squishy juices come flying out of the wound.
plus.
Yeah, they're awful looking.
13 damage.
They're like a B horror movie monster.
The thing from beneath the theater. What?
Did I move it?
It was the monster that the DM came up with
Yeah.
when he needed to come up with something in a pinch.
Okay.
And he
Oberon.
spent like 20 minutes figuring out what it would do, and then sprang it on his players.
Big
Oberon's
firebug.
gonna fly behind Uker.
It burrows up out of the ground in the snow, and they're like, "Oh, use fire magic."
this is
Alright,
like
so we use
fucking
fire magic 'cause
Tremors
a fire
type
bug.
monster.
Yep.
The Remoras. Now, what's the rule for your spell? How much damage does it take for trying to move? And then
25 minus its AC, not including dex bonuses.
so its AC, not including Dex bonuses, is I'm assuming size also doesn't get included. It's 21.
It's minus dex and dodge.
Natural armor deflection.
Size doesn't.
Insight.
Okay, so
you
minus
get
Dex,
more-
its AC
more
is
perks.
19.
So it takes 6 damage for struggling.
Okay, and then does it automatically break out?
No, it gets to make a strength check as a full round action.
Yeah.
DC is, well, the DC is written very poorly. It's DC 25 to move 5 feet.
18.
If you get 30, you get to move 10 feet.
Nope.
I'm assuming
No,
some
move.
bonus for size, but I added
Yeah,
2.
it should get its size bonus, which would be plus
Okay. For huge, it's probably plus 4.
2. No. Large would be plus 1, huge is plus 2. Same as a CMD.
Okay. All right. So 18. It struggles
No, it hurts
and
itself.
takes damage. All right.
Now the question I'm thinking about is, does that fire cause damage to the thorns?
Does the thorn have hit points and hardness?
No, normal fire cannot harm the barrier, but magical fire burns it away in 10 minutes, so it catches on fire.
Okay, so there's
Is
a
this thing
burning bush
magical?
with this thing inside of it. Yeah. It's
This thing's magical. Okay, that makes sense.
its heat is supernatural heat.
Does the thing?
It's 8d6 fire, and it's not like a massive burning building.
The thing's struggling inside, trying to get out, thrashing around.
In 10 minutes, so it's gonna be there for a while. All right, good.
Lemmy, that's really a cruel spell. I mean, it's not very nice.
Would you give it anything less?
It's clacking its mandibles angrily at you.
Oh, Lemmy's gonna fly a little bit the fuck away from that thing.
Just a big dumb bug.
Little higher, a little higher.
A little higher.
Yeah.
Uker?
Uh,
I sense we missed
Uker's-
Galith last round. So what is Galith doing? Yeah, I think we skipped
There's
Galith.
still a thing that's alive.
Yeah, it's stuck in the...
there's one that's stuck in some thorns. You might want to watch your balsam wood sack.
I'll fly over it and put a stab in it.
Put it out of its misery.
Yeah, I think so. Put a stab in it. It is now here. I'll challenge it as a swift action, because why not? I got plenty of that.
Okay, challenges do work.
Of course they do. Unless it's an object. I challenge you, door!
It turns to face you, but it's got all this all these nettly barbs all over it. It's making this horrible
Plus one
noise.
from above, because I'm coming in at it from above.
Might be trying.
That's what you get.
32, it's a hit.
Might be trying to communicate.
Bad.
The druid doesn't seem to care, and if it's a big bug thing and the druid doesn't care, then I don't know why we care.
104 damage. That just splits its head.
120 points of damage.
It just splits its head open, and all this ick goes flying everywhere in the burning brushes.
Save for weapon.
Yeah, DC 19 Fortitude save.
God, it's doing it again. Alright, hold on a second. Don't roll one. Yeah, it's not one.
Okay, so you pull out your lance, and it's just steaming on the end of it, and All is quiet. There's still one that's just twitching a little bit. The others seem to have been vanquished.
Throws a
Pure
shuriken at that one.
on the end of the lance.
Okay. So the shuriken you can see hits into it and then melts into its back, and then it stops twitching, and the horrible creatures are dead. I think this is a good point to push pause for the dungeon, as you've now tricked your way into the dungeon, lifted 2 million pounds worth of stone, and then found these great statues of giant gods that are missing artifacts.
And the paladin didn't smash him. Yet.
Right. So I'll make a note here. Make a note on your tokens, like anything that your spells that you've got running are there.
Spells, mythic points.
Yep. And then on your character sheets, make sure you keep track of your mythic points and all that stuff. So
Yep.
Cool.
good. I will tally some XP for the night.
Awful.
Maybe if you guys give me a chance or give me a hand doing the XP, and then we'll end the stream.
Sure.
Legends campaign sheet.
Big ass dragon.
So
Check.
12 seconds.
I'm just gonna go to desktop view only.
Wizardy bitch with buddy boys. 6 hours.
Yeah, that's
Okay. So none of those creatures were mythic.
the even the Druger guy.
No.
We beat him.
He was starting to have the
Okay.
You know.
So the linnorm was CR17, but actually we did some stuff before the linnorm.
Yep.
Lemio going on his little magical journey to scout out the island all by himself. I'm gonna give him a CR5 for the teleport, which made it possible. What other spells did you use?
Wild shape, I guess.
Wild Shape, which is a
Wild
CR4
Shape.
ability, and
I think that's it.
CR1 for the Endure Elements, basically. I think between those three powers that enabled you to do what you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Then finding the big lake, and I just seeing cool things.
Yeah.
I'll give you a CR2, and the stuff in the lake, a couple of CR4s, like the stuff trapped in the lake. CR40 and CR50 spot checks.
ridiculous avalanche storm thing.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Okay, so the avalanche storm, an avalanche, I think is CR8, and then a basically a quickened
Control weather.
control weather. I don't know, CR7. And then the linnorm himself is a CR17.
I'm glad. Could you tell us what his breath weapon was?
No, because I might use ice linnorms again. Because
Okay.
he didn't get to use any of his powers. I used one of the hexes. Yeah. The linnorms have such bad breath weapons, and then their attacks that do poison are really awful as well. But you did right. Just put her down.
Get it. Wait
down.
to get it up to us, and then beat the crap out of it.
It made a mistake. It made a tactical mistake.
And no other Lennorm possibly could have seen.
All right. Each of those Draugr were, I think, CR11s. Give me a second.
There's a rumbling coming from upstairs. I might have to leave fairly shortly. It's coming to the stairwell.
Each of the Draugr were CR11.
Those things are terrible.
And you
Those
fought,
things are worth their
you fought
CR11s.
10 total. So the big ones
And
were
they all
actually,
retreated.
Yep. Well, no, you killed a bunch of them, and then there's a.
All
whack-a-mole
the
XP.
ones that we defeated them all. They
and,
all
and
had their
then,
ass kicked.
And then the Vinter White
Some sort of
Was a CR
wine-related sorcerer.
was a CR17 as well.
Are we getting a 15 or 16 for it?
57,000 XP. Wow.
How are we doing?
What do you want to call the night?
Walking in a winter wonderland.
of Vinter Wonderland.
Vinter
Vinter
Vonderland.
Vonderland.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay, we'll round that to
Walking into
58,000
Vinter
XP.
Vonderland.
Oh, and then the Remoras. Three
Oh,
CR7s.
Yep.
And we're
Like,
some stuff about the
like
giant.
CR9s or something?
I don't know.
CR7s.
7s? Yeah.
Where's some stuff about the giant gods?
A 7th, like a party of normal ass 7th level characters would just poop their pants. The fighter sword would melt, and then it would be like, oh, what the fuck do we do?
Why don't you have more than one weapon, fighter? Yeah.
Okay, well, you need 352,000 for 11th, and you guys are now sitting at 380,000 because of tonight.
So we're at 11th?
You're at 11th. We said that we're going to update the training rules, so you only need to train on odd levels.
This is an odd level.
Let's train on even levels.
Why do we do that? We just got tired of training on every level.
Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll do
It
training
messed with
every
the flow.
odds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
which will allow you to kind of do a deep behind enemy lines kind of adventure. So you guys have to make the decision if you want to. Well, well, you're in the middle of a dungeon, so you're probably not going to level up now.
Right.
But yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But I'll have all the numbers written out.
Yes, yes. Okay, so good game, guys. We'll play next week, and then when are we playing Demon Watch?
I was saying before, I might have to be in Detroit
that's
on
right.
Thursday.
Okay. We'll do
So
that
if
offline.
that's happening, then it would have to be Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday. I can't. I have to end early. So I go to work.
So I'll need to check to see if I'm going to Detroit.
All right. So let's talk about it early in the week.
Latest.
Okay, cool. Shoutouts. We had lots of people come in and out
Lots
throughout
of
tonight.
good folks.
Lots of familiar faces.
Thanks for stopping by. It was good to see all of you, and we hope that you guys enjoy this as much as you do. We do.
What?
It's late.
Thank you for joining us.
Peace. Have a good night, guys.
Curse of argument is
Nice guys. Later.